Everyone, this is Ganesh. Welcome back to Ganesh Jadhav AutomationStudio. So today we are going to learn about the Gradle. Probably everyone is like you might aware about the Gradle. Gradle is nothing but built-in tool we have, and this is one of the most popular tool. And nowadays everyone is using this built-in tool, guys. Okay, this is very important tool because this is one of the most advanced tool as compared to other built-in tool. Probably you all are aware about the Maven, ANT, and most of the people, like uh, most of the use are using the basically Maven tool. But Gradle tool nowadays running in the market, and probably everyone is switching from Maven to Gradle. But so we are going to learn about the little bit introduction about the Gradle. What is meant by the Gradle basically? Okay, these three terms we are going to learn. So listen carefully, guys. What is meant by the Gradle? So what is Gradle exactly? So you might have a question. What is the Gradle exactly? Okay, so Gradle is nothing but this is completely open source built-in tool which is used for development purpose and for your automation tool as well, automation purpose as well. It's like for the both the purpose we are using the Gradle tool because there's a lot of new functionality basically they added over here in a Gradle as compared to Maven. So guys, probably you are aware about the previous tool which is named as ANT. ANT is the basic tool we have, and later on Maven tool is introduced to the world in 2004. So Maven tool come up with a new feature and functionality, and the Maven tool is very popular. And nowadays, Gradle tools come into the picture, and Gradle tool coming with an extra addition feature. And with the help of those feature, people are casually switching from their Maven project to Gradle project. Okay, so Gradle is a completely open source built-in automation tool we have that is completely based on the concepts of Apache Maven. Yes, guys, you are listening correctly over here. Your Gradle is also completely based on Apache Maven. It means, guys, whenever you want to copy the dependencies, whatever dependency you'd like to copy it, you can simply able to copy it from the Maven repository only. How we are going to learn those things in our upcoming session, no need to worry, because I'm going to release the Gradle series, complete Gradle series. Basically, we are going to release for an automation purpose. Okay, so Gradle is nothing but open source build automation tool that is based on the concepts of Apache Maven. Okay, this is the Gradle we are having. Then we learn about what, guys, it introduces Java and Groovy based DCL. So initially, this Gradle also written in Java language, but later on this Gradle tool is expand for many language. Nowadays, it introduced a completely Java and Groovy based language, which is named as a DCL, domain specific language, instead of XML. Do you remember, guys? If you looked at the Maven built-in tool, you remember whenever we are using the Maven tool, compulsory we have to use the pom.xml file, and in that pom.xml file we are going to add the dependencies over there. So so this is what we used to work on the Maven tool. But right now, if you are using the Gradle tool, so we don't need to work on the XML file. We have to use what, guys, domain specific language file we have to use. Okay, so for declaring the project configuration, so like whenever we want to add some dependencies in a Maven based project, that time we have to add the dependencies in a pom.xml file. But always remember, whenever we are going to add the dependencies in a Gradle built-in tool, there is separate file we have which is named as a build.gradle file, and in that build.gradle file we can able to add the dependencies. One of the most famous problem in a Maven based project is, suppose if you want to add the dependencies, total 3-4 line of dependencies you have to add in a pom.xml file. But here the beauty of the Gradle is, guys, we are going to add the dependencies on the single line. We are going to learn that part in our upcoming session, no need to worry. So everything basically we are going to learn from scratch. Okay, so this is the second thing we have. Then third point I would like to tell you, guys, it provides the support for building, testing, and deploying software on the different platform. Yes, guys, your Gradle is always provide the support for building, testing, and deploying softwares on a different platform. It means, guys, your Gradle tool is not only restrict for an automation. Your Gradle tool is used for what, guys? Your Gradle tool is basically used for automation purpose as well, for development purpose as well. Everywhere your Gradle tool is using over here. But the point I would like to tell you, guys, at the backend side also, Gradle uses the Maven basically. You remember, guys, probably you might heard the name of the Kotlin technology and a Java technology. Probably you heard this name. Kotlin. What is the main difference, guys? So Kotlin language is used for development of the project, and Java also used the development of the project. So there is a similarity between the Kotlin and Java. So Kotlin is the latest language, as compared to Java. Whatever famous issue we have in a Java language, which is null pointer exception, which is beautifully handled in a Kotlin language. But the beauty of the Kotlin language is the inside of the Kotlin language is Kotlin language also uses the JVM at the backend. Similar thing is happened in a Gradle as well, guys, where Gradle is also uses a Maven at the backend. Okay, so basically your Gradle is support for building, testing, and deploying the software on the different platform. Okay, then apart from it, guys, what I would like to add you guys here, it had been deployed for building automation on many language and platform, including Java, Scala, Android, C or C++, and Groovy language. Yes, guys, your Gradle building tool basically used for many different languages. Like you can use the Gradle tool with an Java language, with an Scala language, with an Android. Whenever if you want to develop the Android based application, that time also you can able to use this Gradle tool with the help of the C++ and Groovy tool. So basically multiple language we are having, we can able to use this multiple language with the help of the Gradle, guys. Okay, you can able to use the Gradle within different language as well, guys. Because of Gradle is just a built-in tool, and with the help of this built-in tool, we are going to add the dependencies automatically, and we can able to configure the configuration as well. Okay, this is what exactly I want to tell you guys about the Gradle. Apart from it, guys, Gradle also provide the integration with the different development tool like Eclipse, IntelliJ IDEA, Jenkins, and Android Studio. This is one of the biggest advantage of the Gradle tools, guys. Yes. So if you looked at the IntelliJ IDEA tool, I'm going to show you. I'm going to perform the practical as well, guys. How basically we can able to create a project in an IntelliJ IDEA with a Gradle project. How basically we can able to create that part. Also, we are going to learn shortly in our upcoming YouTube videos. No need to worry about it. But the point I would like to tell you guys, Gradle is this plugin is by default added in the many code writing tool. Like you can take an example of the Eclipse, IntelliJ IDEA, Jenkins, and Android Studio. Yes, guys, your this Gradle tool basically by default added in this tool as well, guys. Okay. Apart from it, guys, I would like to tell you many leading companies are using Gradle nowadays for development or an automation project. Yes, guys, a lot of almost lot of companies nowadays switching from Maven to Gradle for the development purpose and for the automation project as well, guys. Because Gradle provides you the lot of features. What kind of features we are going to I'm going to explain you one by one in my upcoming YouTube videos. So no need to worry about it. Now you might have a question: what kind of companies basically switching from Maven to Gradle? So guys, we have a many companies. What many companies we are having? If you take an example, like do you remember, guys, about the Google and Amazon? These are the reputed companies nowadays switching from Maven to Gradle because of Gradle has a lot of features. Okay, this is what the basic introduction I want to tell you about the Gradle.